Well, we are looking at phase 6, but remember the entire south, the entire western region is over and out. So we don't have 2 regions, the central part of India almost done. So 3 regions from our regular charts missing. So we just got the northern part of India and the eastern part of India. Our focus tonight is going to be on the eastern part of India. In the east, you've got Bihar, West Bengal with 8 seats, Odisha with 6, Jharkhand with 4. So put that together, that's 24 seats in the eastern region that we are focusing tonight. A quick look at the seats in each of the state. First up is Bihar, voting day 6th phase. Bihar, if you look, all the 8 seats in Bihar are from the northern part of Bihar. So the entire seats that you see, these lot of seats, Paschim Champaran, Purvi Champaran, Maharajganj, Vaishali, Siwan, Valmiki Nagar, all from northern part of Bihar or North Bihar is where primarily this particular phase of election will be playing out. West Bengal, remember West Bengal, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, all 7 phases of election, you see a role that these 3 states has. In West Bengal that you are seeing, West Bengal, most of the seats are in the southern plains, 3 seats in the southern plains and rest 5 from the plains that you would see. So it's an interesting battle, especially Mednipur, Purlia, Tamluk, all interesting battles that one can look forward to in this phase of election from West Bengal. Shifting to the next state, Odisha. Odisha, you've got again close to 6 seats, but a major chunk of the seats coming from coastal Odisha. You've got 1 seat in northern Odisha and 1 seat in west Odisha. Sambalpur comes in west Odisha. Northern Odisha, you've got Keonjhar. Rest of the seats are generally from the coastal Odisha region in this phase of elections. A final look at Jharkhand. Jharkhand, remember, and Jharkhand and Odisha came into the election cycle in that 5th phase. So it's interesting, you know, they have the 4th phase, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th is how they play out. So you'll have a role that Jharkhand also will play in these elections, but it's generally, you know, Dhanbad that comes in Chota Nagpur region, rest all regions would be interesting. Jamshedpur, capital Ranchi, how this election, you know, plays out for these regions is going to be interesting to watch from phase 6 of India's parliamentary elections. A quick look at how election results from these 24 seats have gone in 2019. BJP getting a chunk of it. If you put the 58 seats in this phase, 40 are with the BJP. Of the 40, 14 are with the BJP in the eastern part. BJD with 4. That's Trinamool Congress, Mamata Banerjee with 3. JDU, JDU, that's Nitish Kumar's party having 3. AJSU and LJP picking 1 seat. So that's how those 24 seats are there. In the east, you've got NDA that's got the lion's share, 19 seats. The opposition bloc has nothing in this phase of election or in the eastern part of India. Others 7. We are putting the JDU, not the JDU, the BJD and the Trinamool Congress in the 7 seats put together. Radha Mohan Singh looking for a 4th term from this particular seat. Remember, this particular seat that he fights from, Purvi Champaran, was earlier Motihari from where he's fighting. This time around Purvi Champaran, looking for a 4th time return to parliament from there. Lovely Anand fighting from Shiohar. You know, many remember it, whether she's going to carry forward, you know, especially the work that her husband has done. You know, is she going to be able to deliver the same magic there? She faces stiff opposition from Ritu Jaiswal for that seat. Moving to Siwan, you've got Awadh Bihari Chaudhary there fighting this election on a RJD ticket. This particular seat in Siwan is important. Remember that Shahabuddin, shadow looms on that seat time and again. This is a seat from where India got its first president, Dr. Rajendra Prasad comes from this particular seat in Siwan. Finally, Sambit Patra, you know, the man in the news for all the wrong reasons. Will that prove to be an Achilles heel, or does he have the firepower? 2019 elections, the margin of defeat was a little over 11,000. Can he bridge that gap 5 years later? That's worth looking out for. Dharmendra Pradhan making his debut in the elections, Lok Sabha elections, looking for a big change in fortunes there, fighting from that seat in Sambalpur. Matab has been a 5-time MP looking for another return, but he's had a change in guard. He shifted to the BJP. Will the people of the region back him? That's the big question. You're shifting to the next seat in West Bengal. You've got Dr. Subhas Sarkar fighting in West Bengal, fighting from the seat in Bankura. There's a doctor. There are 2 lawyers in that fight. So it's a fight of, people in professions, and it's going to throw some interesting number. Finally, Agnimitra Paul fighting from Mednipura, and she's taking on a Bengali cine television star in June Malia, and that's going to be interesting. Remember, Trinamool Congress believes in giving first-timers ticket, and they have shown us interesting results earlier too. Are we seeing a similar role this time around? That's worth looking out for in these elections.